many years?
I've been doing Louisville SEO Strategies for about 10 or 11 years. I started as kind of almost like a second job.
Okay. And now it is a
Full-time job, full-time thing. Right, of course.
What is something that no one in here knows about you?
I used to smoke cigarettes.
Okay. How long ago was
That's been
it?
about 10 years. I was that guy that if it was 6 foot of snow out and I was going to bed, only had one cigarette, I had to hike to the store. I might get there, I might not get home, but I'm going to get those cigarettes. Okay. I was bad about it. And a short thing real quick, one of the ways that I quit, because your next question is some of the other jobs I've had. One of them is I worked at a plumbing company. And this was the catalyst that helped me decide I needed to, or one of the catalysts helped me decide I needed to quit cigarettes. I was the guy, I was a field supervisor, so I was the one that go out there when a sewer was plugged up with a machine with the snake that goes in, a little machine, right? So I had to climb up on the roof one day, it's 105 degrees, I had to call in for help, and I'm up there doing that, and I smoked cigarettes at the time. Supervisor comes to help me out, he takes over the machine, and I've got latex gloves on with this snake that is covered in goop. Let's call it goop. All right, it's terrible. So he comes in, sweating top of this roof, black entire roof, and I'm taking a break and I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm kind of noticing it tastes weird and funny, and I kind of looked down. I had not taken my gloves off. So that was a catalyst to help me decide that I probably should quit smoking. I needed a cigarette so bad I didn't think that through.
Okay.
So.
All right. And what is the key to your success?
I think persistence.
Persistence.
I've been doing it for a long time, and it's been a painfully slow growth at times.
Okay.
Painfully slow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rick Lucas.
Thank you. So with Louisville SEO Strategies, we do website design, website hosting, search engine optimization, a few other things, social media and internet marketing. But a really good, a perfect referral for me for like the website design, for example. Obviously, any business without a website that is trying to grow, or if you hear someone ask you a question like, I don't know if I need a website or not, but really a website is a digital business card. And it does establish your reputation. I've had many a client tell me that they've had people just ignore them or not even call them or move on from them if they just didn't have a website. Okay? A business that maybe needs to update their website, new features, new pictures, and they need a partner, someone like me that can help them go through and help them not make some of the easy mistakes. I do free website consultations. And one thing that someone should always know is you tell anybody is make sure that they own their own website. I run into this a lot where someone is maybe switching website designers or website hosting companies, and they find out they don't even own their own website. And the last guy's literally holding their website hostage. Okay? That's the website hosting, which moves into I just got into doing the website hosting just 2 years ago, and they coincide. If I'm doing the website hosting for someone, I can typically do the website design for really inexpensive.
Sorry to interrupt you. You said the last guy's holding it hostage. What does that mean?
So if I build a website for you and I own the website, I set it up in my GoDaddy account or whatever, and it's registered in my name. Okay. I own your website. And me owning the website is just like an HVAC guy that hires somebody and lets them use their truck, and then you fire them and they take the truck home with them. Your website is part of the value of your company.
So people may not own their own website.
They might not
even realize it.
They don't even know they don't even own their own website. So the guy is slow to update things. He's not doing what he's saying he's going to do. You try to fire him. He says, oh, it's going to cost this much to get it from me. If you've had a website for several years, you literally got to start all over at that point. That could be a real cost to your business. Because if everybody knows your website is ryandugan.com and now you got to change it to rdugan.net or whatever, now your former clients can't find you. So now you're missing business in a lot of different ways. Always make sure you own your own website. Okay, it's very important. And so, of course, obviously, a perfect referral would be new business. Somebody needs a website. Older business, thinking about getting a website. Or someone that, some of the questions you'll hear is something like, I don't know if I need a website or not. I had a client the other day tell me they didn't even call, or I lost a client that didn't have a website, things like that. And then it moves into the website hosting. Typically, I can do the design. If I'm going to get the hosting, that's a long-term relationship, and that's what I'm looking for with people also is long-term relationships. I can do the website hosting for someone, and I can design their website for them for much less expensive because they're going to be working with them for a longer period of time. Okay, and things that you want to look for that people may be needing some new website hosting. They ask questions like, "My website loads slow. I don't know how long it takes for my website to load." I had a client, Green Lawn Grows. All we did was move his website hosting over to me and updated it a little bit. And just by updating his website, he's in a kind of a unique niche. And he popped him up to the bottom of the first page, and he started getting phone calls right away, within just a couple of weeks after moving the website over. Because his website load was so slow, people would just bounce out of it. And when your bounce rate is that bad, Google just won't even, you're page 12 or something crazy. People that don't know if they're paying too much or not. So if they don't know if they're paying too much, their website hosting is high or low or whatever. So the website hosting that I offer is super fast and super secure. And then there's always me. You can always call me and complain. You're not talking to someone in Arizona or India or whatever. You know, I'm way more fun to talk to. So also, search engine optimization. A good client for me may be someone that says something like, "What is SEO?" All right? SEO is basically, it's a little bit of art, it's a little bit of magic, it's a little bit of just knowing what to do. It's optimizing a website using keywords, titles, and then some technical SEO to help your website rank in a position where someone that's looking for your services can find you on the internet and you get an opportunity to earn their business. That's a shortened version, but that's the basics of it in reality. Backlinks and citations are important to search engine optimization. Backlink is like one website linking to your website. It's like a little referral. Look at it like me referring Ryan to somebody. That my website links to Ryan just like me referring Ryan. Okay? Google recognizes that. And the real key about search engine optimization is keeping up with the constant changes. Google is always changing the algorithm. And one day you're on the first page, next you're on the third, and the phone stops ringing. See, if you're working with me, I'm a phone call away. I probably know what's happening. I mean, I hope I know what's happening. One of my greatest fears is I didn't know what happened. Or somebody's website is down and I didn't realize it. That really is one of my greatest fears. I don't know what to do, you know. So, a really good referral for me would be, one of the reasons why I joined B&I would be they already have a customer base, an established company that's looking to grow. So they are getting good referrals, they've got a basic customer base, and they're looking to grow with some outside retail customers. I get a lot of home improvement type people that have a good referral base for family and friends, but they get no new leads. Or they're working with a lot of investors who, just admit, can be very cheap, so they would like some retail customers. Things that you'd be looking for if they, things they may ask, they say things like, "I can't find my website on Google." Well, there's a reason for that. Maybe you don't have any backlinks. Maybe your website is, the technical SEO is bad. Maybe the robot text can't crawl your website and find it. There's lots of reasons for that. They say things like, "What is SEO? Do I need it?" I do free consultations. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're already coming up third on the top of Google. They don't necessarily need me. So I don't want to take anybody's money that doesn't need me. Looking for long-term relationships. Now also, and this is a tough one and a time-consuming one, is social media marketing. I have several clients. I manage their Facebook page, Twitter accounts, Pinterest, things like that. Social media is kind of unique for every client too. Social media is heavy in demographics. YouTube, for example, is mostly young men. Pinterest is mostly women. So it kind of depends on what kind of business you have. Those are all things that can help somebody figure out. So you don't want to try to manage 15 different social media platforms. You're wasting your time. You spend too much time and not get anything out of it. You want to pick a couple that suits your niche and focus on those. So focus your efforts on just a couple of them. Someone that's looking for, says things like, they've had a Facebook page for 10 years and I've seen no growth. Because Facebook cheats, okay? They only post to about 20% of your followers. So imagine if you only got 100 followers, only 20 people seeing that. So you have to grow that. And because Facebook cheats, you got to come out with a marketing plan to expand your Facebook page. That's an example. There's several others for like reciprocal following with Twitter and a bunch of other stuff. So I can help narrow down those options for them, help them work with the best platforms, and then just move on and let the rest go. Okay? And then really the last thing is internet marketing. Now internet marketing is kind of a catch-all for all these things. You could probably add email marketing, I do some stuff like that. But internet marketing is kind of catches all these things. Almost anything that has to do with the internet, okay? Email marketing, website design, all these other things here. There is some technical SEO that comes with some of this, like getting the right titles and keywords involved for the internet marketing. So someone that would be looking for a good referral for that would be someone that says they want to improve their internet presence. I mean, it goes back to also, I can't find the website on the internet, you know, or they're just looking for a plan to do some marketing and looking to spend some money. They want to do a pay-per-click plan. That might work for them, it might not. Locksmiths, for example, that's a very competitive niche. If you want to get in, if your budget is $500 a month, you're wasting your money for a locksmith, for example, or for an attorney. Mark probably can attest to that. If your budget is $500 a month, you're wasting that money because it's competitive, and Google will just take the money of whoever's going to pay the most. So you just get bumped, but they will still take your money. So, a lot of technical SEO stuff like meta descriptions I can help people out, but I do free website consultations. So there's a possibility I can't help someone, but I doubt that. So, any questions? I feel like I kind of ran through that kind of fast. I'm sorry.
And that's right at 10 minutes. Very good timing.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Rick Lucas,
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
for the video, you had to make sure to get the